And that's it. First view. So I was messing around with the design and thinking of different things. And of course the new logo looks a lot different, but you get to see how it used to look, or what I thought it should look like at first. So you can have a lot more interesting things on there. You can have some landscapes, so it's kind of like a piece of artwork where the picture changes constantly, or you can have it set to a specific picture. I think it's important to note that you can also do anything you can do with your normal computer. You're just using the TV as your computer monitor. So I'm gonna go to Firefox. I'm gonna go to YouTube, and I'm gonna show you the different types of content that you can find on YouTube. So on TV they make it look like YouTube is only for kids that are showing themselves doing stupid things. In actuality, you can find pretty much anything that you want to do. So if you're interested in woodwork, let's say, I'll type in woodwork and carpenter, and let's see what we find. Cutting crown molding, simple way. So I mean, this has 10,000 views. You can full screen it. And so if I was just watching ordinary TV, how would I be able to find something like this?
Crown molding adds a decorative touch to woodworking projects, but many people are intimidated by cutting the compound miters necessary. I'm going to show you a way using a miter saw and just a few simple attachments that you can build. It'll take all the fuss out of it. When I talk about a compound,
so if you're into woodwork, then that's for you. If you're into, let's say home design. Okay, type in home design. Shows home design software, kitchen and bathroom design plan. Let's see. Furniture and home design. And there it is. So there's a lot of sites besides YouTube. Google actually offers their own video. Sometimes they're hour, 2 hours long, and they're streaming and they're instant, like this one. Right now I want to show you a program called Juiced. And what Juiced is pretty much different types of TV programming that you can get in very high quality video on your computer. So this is just another source of content. I think what you'll find is that there's a lot more content on the internet than you may think. And it's just going to continue growing the more people that start using their TVs and their computer as a source of entertainment. Okay, so this is Juiced. I'm into cars, so I'm going to search for, let's say, what's that show? Fifth Gear. So the thing with this, people are probably wondering, like, how do they make money? Why would they submit these videos or these actual shows? How do they make money? Well, the same way the TV makes money, and that's through advertising, except the main difference is that instead of watching 30 seconds, or excuse me, 2 minutes worth of commercials, maybe 3 or 4 times during a 30-minute episode, you only have to watch one commercial. Shows up about 2 or 3 times, and that adds up to about a minute worth of commercials. So, as you can see, they have a large selection. I can go through the shows. Say I can get some information about the show. I just go over here and click on the. I click on the I for information. Shows a description. That's not a good example. Let me try this one. This one. So it tells me what it's going to be about. I go over here to click on play. And there it is. And of course I'm listening to this on my home theater system and the 42-inch plasma. So this is much better than watching this on the computer monitor. Okay, so we've gone over a few different things that you can do with your media center. What I haven't showed you was how you can use the computer as a TiVo to be able to record your shows. Maybe we can do that in another podcast. One thing I forgot to mention was that you can also use your PS3 or your Xbox 360, and some people have modded their old Xboxes to be able to use it as a media center. But the main thing was that Apple actually has a product now that's specifically for using in a media center, and it's called Apple TV. They sell for a little bit under $300. So I've seen them for under $300 at Fry's. I'm not sure exactly how much Apple's selling it for, but I think the list price was $299. I don't know if they've dropped it, but it's an excellent device, and I would recommend that. Okay, so just to summarize what you'll need for a setup like this. You'll need a high-definition TV. Doesn't matter whether it's plasma, LCD, or projection. Optional is a home theater sound system, but you definitely need a computer to do this. So other things you might need are a wireless mouse and keyboard, and if you'd like to use a remote instead of a wireless mouse or keyboard, or in addition to a wireless mouse and keyboard, you can get a remote. So the next question would be, how much does it all cost? It really depends, because if you have to go out and buy a plasma, then they start at about $1,000. I'm assuming that you already have a computer. So let's assume that you already have your computer, you already have your laptop or a PC that you can use, you already have your stereo system, then all you really need to get is the software. A lot of the software is actually free. That one that I was using, Media Portal, is free, YouTube is free, Juiced is free. So basically all you'll need is the keyboard. They start at about $50 for a wireless mouse and keyboard. The remote, you can get a remote for about $50, and then the setup. So if this sounds interesting to you and you want to set something like this up in the near future, then you can give us a call. Our number is 877-694-3648. We're based over here in Los Angeles, and we handle the Los Angeles, Orange County, and Inland Empire. And you can visit our website at www.e-geniuses.com. If you want to shoot us an email, you can send the email to info@e-geniuses.com. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next month.